multiplayer 7 Days to Die with Silverblade.
Damn it, son of a... Ouch.
You must remember to,
88 miles per hour!
Don't you feel foolish?
Greetings, minions, maroon space travelers, and fellow gamers. This is Silverblade playing Empyrion Galactic Survival, Alpha 5.5, and this is episode number 3. And since the last episode, I went and did a fair piece of mining. I think I got over 500 iron nougats, close to 600 actually, and made it back to base, and I'm now making multi-charges for my multi-tool. And I've already made a refrigerator and stocked it with the only thing I had that really was worth putting in there, and that was the aloe, which really, even then, isn't really worth all that much right now. And I have this curious little problem where it says add turret and ammo box. Well, I got an ammo box, I got a turret, it's still a thing. So, I'm thinking I need to make another turret. Or at the very least, another ammo box. Which I can disassemble, ain't no thing. So we'll let this go for a minute, yeah? And while we're waiting on that, let's get some wall up on this side. So click Control, and we're going to go that far there. And then click Control, whoops, not that way, gotta go that way, up to there, and then just individual blocks here. Okay, now if you right click while you have this selected, you can do all sorts of different shapes. I'm not going to mess with those right now because those are not shapes I desire. And I got to get my jetpack back on. There we go. A little on the dark side in here. I'm not talking about Star Wars dark side. So let's get some lighting in here. Don't want too much because these can be a bit overpowering. Just a little accent lighting. Set the mood, I guess. And we'll just set that up. Yeah, I guess we could do it in the middle of the room. And that would be the turret going apeshit. Because there's a drone that's coming in. 2 of them, actually. Hey, salad monster. You don't want those guys to bite you. They're nasty. And you see, you got some spoiled food and some sprouts that you can use for a future garden. Well, let's go raid those downed miniguns, minigun drones. Splash. 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 Dry land. Alright, so let's get going. Let's get this one over here. And you gotta watch out around here too, because there's also like spiders. There's a night raptor, which can make you have a bad day. Right, ammo for my pistol. And getting all caught up in the trees. Alright, we got something going to attack us. This son of a bitch. Die! You bug-eyed bastard. Whew! Okay, so we need to get to level 7 PDQ. And we're doing pretty good with that. Killing things. Reload between engagements. Let's go where all the buggy noises are. Eat it, vegetarian. And that spoiled food will come in handy for making nutrient solution, which means we can make more sprouts. We can also make growing plots. Take that, bug face. Let's see. Getting closer. Murder for profit. Hello, Papa, Mama, ugly thing. I'll come back to you in a second. You, on the other hand, are not going to evade me. And that's a good chunk of experience right there. And I'll come back and get the carcass of this one. You leave your babies be. Unless they get snarky. Oh shit. That's a night raptor right there. Alright, we got level 7. Sweet. And I'm injured. Slightly. It's my stamina that's giving the heartbeat thing going off. So we don't need to kill no more. Although I was sort of starting to enjoy it. Alright, let's make it back to... Oh, hello, boys. Excellent. More meat for the grinder. That's the thing, you shoot one and they'll start coming at you in packs. So you don't... If you're not prepared, you don't want that to happen. Alright, I'm going to put on my helmet and go for a dip. Now if you hit C, you can go down, and you want to get down here in the weeds, because you might find some seaweed that you can pick up anyway. This grassy stuff you can't really do nothing with. And then pentaxid crystals, which you can refine to fuel a jump drive once you get a ship made. And I'm not seeing squat that I can pick up here. I'm also mostly focused on trying to get back to my base. So it might be too shallow of a lake to harvest any of that stuff. I'll have to explore it better during the day when I could see. So far, so good. Now we'll just get inside. I'll take the helmet off. I'm going to have to make a couple modifications to the base. But before that, let's drop off the meat and the milk. Usually I like to separate them a little bit so it's easier to find stuff. I don't need to put the sprouts in there, but we can just kind of plunk them in here if they're already in there. The spoiled goods. Right, these can go down here. Spoiled goods I'm going to put in the food processor, because that's one of the key ingredients for making stuff. Like I said, for growing plots, nutrient solution, and etc. So let's see. Gotta get that turret thing going. Before I do that, let's get to some of this. I don't need to worry about the gravity generator. Elevator blocks will be nice. Sentry gun, I ain't gonna worry about those just yet. Armored automatic door I want. A ramp block I want. I don't want to go too crazy just yet. Miscellaneous. We'll get these. Tools. Type 2 drill, baby. Oh yeah. Now we want to get this. Because these are much better lights. And then weapons. Those can come in handy. These are nice for... Shotguns are nice for breaching doors. Explosives, you gotta be very careful with those because they do a lot of extra damage that you really don't want to mess with. So, I'm gonna hold on to the points that I got so far. And actually, well, yeah, I'll hold on to the points that I got so far. So, first thing I want to do is build a new drill. And multi-tool, drill type 2. Oh, I need advanced CPUs, which means I can't build it just yet until I find a POI where I can get an advanced CPU. So that sucks. So what am I going to do to deal with this? I think what I'll probably just do right now is not sweat it. Elevator blocks, that's what I need. So what do we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4. So get those built. And I'm gonna need more magnesium. Elevator, I'm going to put, let's see, I don't want it in the corner because I want the turrets in the corner, so let's see. Should fit right here on the side, I think. Yeah, that'll work, I guess. Not thrilled with that position, but whatevs. So now, zoom up here, we'll switch to the multi-tool, right-click, and then disassemble. Load the weapon would be nice. Okay, then we'll switch back to elevator. Drop that into place. And Bob's your uncle. And if he really is your uncle, great. Alright, so we got a turret there. We want a turret over on the opposite corner. Let's get inside. Oh, I don't have ammo to reload it. Yikes. I thought that would add turret and ammo box would flip the script on this thing. Okay, so we had to manually click that. Great. Alright, place growing plots, seed sprouts, add growing light, harvest crops. Okay, well, we can manage that in due time. Yeah, I guess we can do that now. Let's grab... Let's see, I think I placed them... Yeah, right here. Grow a light, and I want the tomato sprout. So what will... Whoop. Looking in the wrong direction. Alright, so what we're going to do now is... Let's see, I'm going to put the gardens out here, so I'm going to make a line of separation. Like so. Alright, and then I need to... 1, 2... Now I don't have enough at the moment, but what I'm going to do now is, alright, so this is the outside, this is the inside, this is the middle. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, that, grow light in right there, and I done screwed that up. I want to go one more out. Oops. Okay, so one more block out, and then put in the grow light. Now there's a reason why I'm doing it like this. is if you look at the light when it's coming down, it comes down in a 3x3 grid. So if you have this directly above the center, one light will light up 9 blocks. And plants won't grow without the plant light. So there's that. So we got our first plot in, and now we gotta wait to harvest crops. I forgot how long it is with tomatoes, but I want to have 3x3 or a set of 9 blocks for tomatoes, a set of 9 blocks for pumpkins, and etc., etc., etc. So it's all 9 per plant type. And I think it comes out to something like 120 grow plots or something like that. I can't remember exactly, considering that there's like 14 different plants you can grow. But I want to fixate on the ones that are most important. For me, the most important is tomatoes, because you combine that with meat and some, what was it, a steel plate, raw meat, tomatoes, purified water, and steel plate, and you'll get canned meat, which has the longest perish time thus far that we can make. So we got that going. I'm going to need to make a water generator, I think. So let's see. We got a hydrogen generator, which I want one of those because hydrogen will be nice. Water generator. There we go. Don't want to get ahead of myself, but I'm tempted. I'm gonna put the motorbike in here because I'm not really planning on using that anytime soon. I could plant some of this other stuff, but I'd rather not. At least not yet. I'm also going to want... where's the armor door? We'll make one of these. Oh, I need hardened steel. Okay, we'll just make an automatic door. Ain't no thing. Alright, so let's go get this thing placed. Let's see, where did I put my O2 generator? I think it was over this way. Yeah, there we are. Alright, so we'll put this with that. I want that to produce. Get the water. There we go. Put some juice into that. Gonna need to get more promethium sometime. And I'm also gonna need to get more magnesium. And you know what? I'm not really liking the placement of this. I'll have to wait until the tomatoes have come in before I deal with that, because I want to move this way a little bit. Alright, so what we need to do, what I want to do now is we'll get 5 of those. We'll put in the door. Actually, I don't want that door. So right-click and select a type, and I like these ones that are mostly glass. They seem to look better. Yeah, and then I want a ramp. So we need to flip these around. Whoops. Let's see, we can select a longer type. I think that's... no. Yeah, it's more like it. It's got a longer angle on it. And the nice thing about... whoops. We still have to hop on this? What the... well, that's not good. kind of defeats the purpose, but oh well. It looks good for now. Alright, what else we got here? Alright, we got these lights. So we'll start setting these out. I want one... Oh, let's see, we'll put them out, a couple out here near the water production and all that. So I can kind of see it on the shore. There we go. Lights up a nice little area here. And we'll make a ring of lights coming up this way. So, like that. Alright, I'm gonna need a few more, I guess. So we'll just make 10 of them because they're useful. Alright, so I need to harvest crops, but it's taking forever. So it might be until the next episode that gets done. Come on, hurry on up. See how we doing? Okay, we got plenty of iron for now. I think I'm gonna have to get some cobalt and magnesium. And I'm thinking I probably need to go and raid a place to try to get an advanced CPU so I can manufacture the Type 2 drill. Let me see what it takes to make an advanced CPU. Neodymium, which is like magnetic of sorts, because that's what's like in my headphone speakers. It uses neodymium magnets for the drivers on it, so it pushes the sound, man. Alright, so we'll put like one here. And just kind of lighten up the area a little bit. And lighting is kind of screwy in this game. At least it seems that way. Alright, let's try this again, Rock. Okay, it is sort of lit up a bit. Good enough. Alright, let me see here. There's aloe. Let's try to find some fiber. There we go. I'm gonna need those in due time. And if you can't tell, if you look at them from a distance, I think that might have been sugarcane. No, that's fiber. Okay, if you look and it's kind of hazy looking through it. Let me see if I can find another one. They'll grow back eventually, but another way of doing it is with a gun. You use the gun light. And I'm using too much stamina. Happy, happy, joy, joy. Trying to show you a good example of what fiber looks like, so you can always spot it at a distance. Ah, right there we go. See how it's kind of hazy looking from a distance? I don't know if you can tell on the video, but it you get up close to it and it'll tell you it's 3 times fiber, but from a distance it's kind of like it's not fully rezzed in because of the tiny leaves and stuff. That's how that works out. That's how I'm able to spot it from a distance, because it does kind of stand out from regular grass when you look at it. Okay, I got it. I got a heartbeat. See how those tomatoes are doing? They're not. It probably will be next episode before they come in, because it does take a period of time for them to come in. Alright, so the fiber we want to pack up into here, because that's one of the ingredients necessary for growing plots. Alright, so let's see, I'm going to need to eat. Okay, so we're lit up in here. We got power. See how much juice we got left. Oi! Okay, I definitely need to get some promethium. And I need to get some magnesium and cobalt. Yeah, it's almost daytime. So we got copper, promethium over there, we got cobalt over there, magnesium, promethium. So I think we're going to go over there in the next episode. So, thank you guys so much for watching. I know this episode's a little bit short, but we were long in the previous ones. But do check out the links in the description box below. Not just my Patreon and Twitter feeds, but also for the other channels that I'm plugging. None of them are paying me to do it, or even ask me to do it. I just think that they're good channels, good people that are more deserving of your eyeballs than I am, and I would really appreciate it if you would check them out, subscribe to them, tell them that I sent you, and until next time, see you later. Twitch, Twitch.